Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias before we hop into the game. It is Saturday. We are just doing some 1 second here. Okay, we'll be playing some Animal Crossing. And yeah, have to sell those turnips, get a new song from KK Slider, and that's the main thing. So let's just hop right in, because if we get a price spike on turnips, we're going to be needing to, we'll have 4 hours for selling them. 606, October 2nd. Trantor. All good in the neighborhood. I am Rick, hear me roar. I sound like a dinosaur. But yeah. Well, 4 hours for selling. So, honestly, at this point, I am hoping if we get a price spike, it is here in Trantor. I'm hoping either way, better prices here in Trantor. Okay, do we have a new villager? Marcy is new, I do believe. So that's awesome. Marcy's our new villager for today. Amazing, we got some amber. Always useful. Triceratops torso, good stuff. And Apatosaurus torso. So 2 torsos and some amber. Cool. HRA is starting to like my house again, but flying saucer, cool. But to our first pitfall, we found that yesterday. Okay, let's go and explore around. So we are missing 1 fossil from yesterday that we weren't able to find. So, but because of the turnips, also I don't want to be spending. Problem is that if I'm going to be rushing and then we don't have a price spike, I mean, I still need to sell the turnips. It just won't take as long. So, then we'll just need to. It won't be a problem. I was going to say then we're going to need to wait till 8, but no, honestly, it's 2 hours from now. Worst case scenario, we spend more time on the NES games, so it's no problem at all. Glowing. I missed the glowing spot and I still dug up money. How's that? For some bit of luck. Okay, so we got the glowing spot already. Wait. And the extra lucky, we got 10,000 from the glowing spot. Let's try and talk to you, not dig up that random hole. This is the first you've seen of me. I had to work earlier and get other stuff done. It is. Sure, I know it's a loss for me, but whatever. That can be nice. You have indeed. I will be selling it to Nook, if that's a good use. Well, I am people, so you see me. Nope, not doing that though. No. So why is Daredevil trending on Twitter? Okay. Yeah. I'll need to dive into that later. Well, there's our first fossil of the day. I see it right behind me. First, let's quickly talk to Kit. I can't be here in the mornings, Kit, most of the time. Good question. Oh, you're talking about a different slicer. No, you might... Are you talking about a different slicer? Because you have also moved out of this Trantor and back again. I'm not sure. Because the fact that she said, you know, back when I lived in Trantor, which makes me think she's referring to the other Trantor, the one that was lost. But the fact that she's left here and came back, could that still be a dialogue that would happen then? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not really too important, I suppose. Just, you know, curiosity. Okay. Wolfgang, my friend. Oh, I've long since ruined my body. Bored. Botanical shirt. I'm pretty sure I have one of those already. Yeah. But sure, why not? Be nice. It's, you know, doesn't hurt to be nice. Yeah, I hear that insect. Okay, kid we already... Oh, it's over there. Kid we already talked to. Moving grooving. Okay. What have we bought the turnips for again? That was 100, right? Well, yeah, we bought them for 100. So I guess we'll find out if what we're going to be getting for them here in Trantor. Betty we already talked to. And then see if... I mean, see if we get a price spike, or if not a price spike, at least get a profit, or at least, and if not a profit, at least minimize our losses. Biscuit picked up the 1 + 1 = 3 thing from Boots. That's cool. You mean money? Dig a hole. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about there, Biscuit. Okay, not the 1 + 1 = 3 thing. That's ludicrous. Even if you picked up from Boots, who says it because I told him to. But, you know. Okay. Okay. Firstly and foremostly, turnip prices. 98, okay. So if we sell them here, it's at a slight loss, 2 bells per turnip. So we're losing money, but we're not losing much money. That's not too shabby. So yeah, that's not too shabby. Okay, what do we got up here? I'm pretty sure none of these are what I need, but let's check just to be sure. This is like the straw shirt. Yep, we've got that. Bold check print. Or bold check shirt, I mean. Yep, and thank you for that host, Astro. Much appreciated as always. Definitely somebody else should go check out if you haven't already. Last playing the 7th Guest 25th anniversary. Not really familiar with that. Okay, Prism shirt we've got. It's like the red tie-dye. Yeah. And I want to say Funky Dot shirt. Yeah. Well, I know my shirts mostly, but don't really need any of the ones here. Oh, actually, well, whatever. I was gonna say, because lately I've actually been leaving the clothing list open until we stop by the dump. We do have clothing in there, so yeah, I should have left it open. Just quickly do a run around here. And then, what do we got? Blue scale shirt, so nothing new. Nothing new, clothing-wise. It is Saturday, though, so we will for sure be getting something new today. Get a new song every Saturday, at least until we get all of the songs. But that's still a ways away from getting all of them. Another... Okay, so which we need to find yet. But another 33, well, I guess 32 weeks after today. I was going to say 33, because we need 33 more songs, but we'll be getting one today. So... Well, 32 weeks, assuming we play every Saturday. Of course, any Saturday we miss, you know, pushes it back another week until we get complete music collection. Ooh. Almost did not get all those bags. 7th bag nearly eluded me. Remember back in old Trantor when I'd regularly get 8 bags? Because if you have good feng shui in your house, especially the feng shui stuff that gives you good money luck, you'll actually have more time to hit the money rock, which allows you to get the 8th bag, which under normal circumstances you can't. You just don't have enough time. Sorry. Gotta be careful with my voice today. Roommate earlier was making something in the oven and forgot about it and burned his food, so it's been a little bit smoky in here all day as a result. But, you know, is what it is. Okay. Anything goes on? Oh yeah, right, because we have a sale tomorrow. Have a sale tomorrow, which is fine. Yeah, because it's a clothing sale, so we might luck out. That's right. Anything lost? Ooh, 9. So that means something in addition to the turnips, or is there just going to randomly be a 9th turnip? We're going to have one last... We checked, there were 8 turnips. There's randomly a 9th turnip. Yeah, there's some weird... So... Or wait. Who moved in? D1. Did we have turnips in D1? That's not what I meant to click on. No. Didn't think so. So, because yesterday Hugh moved in, and we got 8 turnips in there from Hugh moving in. But there's something weird that happens where sometimes when 9 things get displaced by like a house coming in or whatever, only 8 of the things appear in the lost and found initially, and then the next time we reload the town, the 9th one appears. And I don't know why that is. Like, in theory, they should all appear in there at once, but... some reason it happens like that, and I do not understand it. Okay, so that's 2 fossils down. 2 fossils down. 2 fossils all around. 2 fossils. Don't you frown. We already got the money rock. I don't see Boots. So is Boots not in or not in? Okay, so Boots and Butch are, I think, the 2 who we still need to talk to, as well as everyone who's like everyone who lives over on the side of the river. But yeah, and we still need 3 fossils yet. Oh, and here's number 3. So now we just need 2 more fossils. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And nothing over it. I thought for a second there that I saw something buried there, but I think it was just my imagination, or like kind of like the way that, because there was like these stars here, they're, you know, different than the stars of something buried. Makes it easy to just like you think, oh, I saw. Here's Boots. I still haven't seen Butch though. Busy is good. I mean, busy can be good. The sun. Oh yeah. Well, congrats on your victory against the sun, Boots. Just remember, if the sun never returns, it's your fault. How are things? Everything's perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Weed. And nothing over here. And nothing up here. Weed. Still need 2 more fossils? Yeah. Hey, Pango. What's the good word? I'm not avoiding you. I was busy today. Talk to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. I don't need it. But I'll be nice. Every time one of the villagers, like, asking about a piece of clothing, I'm like, come on, please be the thing that I need. I mean, that's what happened, I think. Wasn't that how we got to, like, the last one we needed in summer, of the summer clothing? Or at least one of the last ones? Maybe not the very last one. Ooh. Okay. A few of the fossils we found today have been ones that were a bit kind of blending in, and ones that I could see myself having missed yesterday. That doesn't mean we have found the one I missed yesterday, but, you know, ones that I could see being the one that I missed yesterday. Just hanging. Sure, let's look at this old letter. Let me see it. Well, I'm always curious about stuff. Oh, and I just saw an insect flying around my room. Oh, I guess because I was mentioning my roommate accidentally burned his food earlier, forgetting about it in the oven. So, you know, had the window open for most of the day, so now there's bugs inside, so that's fun. Listen up, Ellie. Do you like music? Do the sounds of chirping insects soothe your heart? This village is full of interesting noises. Some sounds Only you can hear. Seek them out. From the drummer. Ah, it's cool, pretty cool, though. I approve of letters from the drummer. No, you did not. I'm sorry, Olivia. I won't forget about you. What's up? Oh, are you thinking of moving? She'll still probably move soon, but I think she's one of the... I mean, I don't know. I have a few good villagers right now. Honestly, I don't have any bad villagers right now. Hey, Hugh. How's life away from the Board Collective? Oh, wait, that's a different Hugh. What's up? How dare you? How dare you? How dare he? Okay, so this is Marcy, our newest villager. I live here yet. I suppose so. Let's officially welcome you to this town. Marcy. Okay, which I'll send in the mail shortly. Yeah, so we still are missing a fossil. So either we didn't find the one that we were missing yesterday, or if we did, then we're missing a different one. I'm bored. In the dump. Also, so what was all his savings? I'm not sure, because I don't know how much money I was at before. But I don't think it was very much. How dare you? Yeah. Well, I'll go check what... after sending this mail, I'm gonna go check what color paint Nook is selling today. Mail some letters. Seriously, some people, they just think they can just go repaint your roof whenever they want to. And yellow of all colors. We already have... Doesn't Jake have yellow roof? So we already have yellow roof in this town. We can have two of the roofs I control being the same color. That's just silly. That's silly to the extreme. Must be corrected. Okay. I have one more letter, right? Yeah. One more letter. This should be there. Okay. Yeah, yellow. Yep. See? Look, that just looks silly. These two houses both having yellow roofs. Like... from Hugh. Could you be a little less painting my roof yellow? Seriously, the nerve. After all that work the Enterprise crew went to rescue him from the Board Collective, and he goes and paints my roof yellow. It's like, how can you even trust him again. Brown. Well, we'll do it just so that we don't have two yellow roofs. I still need to find out when candy's being sold here. Because I think that's starting the 15th, and I need to look up exactly how the Halloween stuff works again, just so I remember. Okay, let's go look over to Taurus and see what the situation is. I'm kind of tempted, well, it's not too late, but kind of tempted to bring turnips with me right away. But like I said, it's already too late for that, so... So that's not what we're doing. And, yeah. And then we'll see how things go, how they progress, and all that jazz. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So let's find out what the turnip prices are here, and then we'll find out where we're selling turnips. Taurus or Trantor. Obviously, Trantor will be faster. Great present for Black King, hidden 1 to 2 acres. Okay. I'll worry about that in a bit. Bold check shirt. Wasn't that one of the ones that was... one of the ones that was for sale at the Nooksum and Trantor? Yeah, there's got to be something to do with either the day or the date that influences the RNG. Too often are we getting duplicates of certain stuff on the same day. 52. Okay, so we're selling in Trantor at a slight loss, but not much of a loss. Because we bought them for 100 bells. They're 52 here, 98 in Trantor. So losing money, but not, you know, not as much as we could be. Okay. Let's then check what we have up here. We got the big star shirt. Yep. Purple tie-dye. Yep. Number 67 shirt, another shirt we've already seen today. The Big Bros shirt. Circus shirt here. And the Big Bros shirt, which... do I have this one? Okay. So, no patchwork top today, unless I guess it could still be at the Lost and Found here. Well, that's where Pinky's living now, after leaving Trantor. Okay. We're getting someone on Wednesday, right? Yes, Hera. October 6th, 4 days from now. Today is Saturday, so yeah, that makes sense. And anything lost? Nothing lost, okay. So pretty much we're not getting the patchwork top today. Yes, I do see that glowing spot. 1,000 bells only, not like the 10,000 we got for the glowing spot back in Trantor, but hey, it's free money either way. Okay, so we have something buried in one of the 2 acres. So we'll check that after first checking for Gulliver. Okay, no Gulliver. So let's check these 2 acres. So there's something right here. I don't think this is it, because I think, yeah, that's been there for a while. Yeah, this is one. This is in the 2 acre. Also apparently been here for a while. Looks like everything in this acre. This I have no idea if this is a new one. Okay, this is Black King, exactly what we're looking for. Good stuff. Alfonso. That's a good word. I'm willing to chow down anytime. Care to chat? Sahara. Just coming on Wednesday. I am aware. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad we didn't get a price spike this week, but also the fact that we did have one less day to potentially be the price spike because of the fact that last day of the month is a raffle day and you can't sell turnips or really anything on raffle day. So, kind of, you know. Whoa, no, don't sell a goldenrod. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Yes, I am leaving already. Got a lot of turnips to sell and only so much time to do so. Okay. So yeah, so there's strong rumors of Daredevil, and with new Daredevil project, and with all the same cast though as the Netflix stuff. But yeah, nothing official though that I can see as of yet. No official. I don't think I can see that's official about any confirmation or anything. I have to do more searching to find out like what the like who first reported. I was gonna say the source, but like obviously, you know, who gave the source to whoever first reported it. We're probably not ever gonna find out, but just knowing. Yeah. But I'm sure if they turn out to be true, we'll know before too long. Okay, who moved out after that? Butch moved out. We didn't talk to him and now he's gone. Okay. So what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then tomorrow we'll be dropping down to like 11 or so because of a lack of because we won't be having anyone moving in tomorrow, since we had someone moving today, and tomorrow we'll be playing in the morning, so it won't be 24 hours. Okay, well, time to start working on our turnips. So F4, F1, D2, C1. I think we're gonna start with one of the Fs. 4 or F1. I think we're gonna start with F1. Let's actually go, where we can cross a bridge. And then, yeah. So start with F1 since that's the furthest away. And we'll see. I'll just grab 15 for now. And then we will see, because we probably won't be able to I want to grab this one first. There we go. Probably won't work to sell all of these in one go. It'll probably be too much money, but we'll see, find out exactly like what I can manage. Yeah, so just we'll see what a full inventory's worth gets me. Like to sell. No, that's easy enough. What am I thinking? That's easily stuff we can carry. Okay. So yeah, this won't take long at all then. Because we can grab a full inventory's worth, sell them all, deposit the money, and just keep cycling through until we've got them all sold. No fuss, no muss, just us. Make a deposit. Other way. Yeah, like I said, this is a slight loss, but it's not a massive loss, so like, it's fine. Gotta accept it. Yeah. And hopefully this next week is a bit better. I mean, that's the thing. If we're back to doing this consistently with the selling of the turnips, we should be getting like price spikes often enough that it'll be worth it. That's the thing, you do it like 1 week, it's, you know, maybe you get a price spike, maybe you don't. You do it, you know, every week for a month, you've most likely got like 2 or 3 price spikes at least, and have turned a decent profit. So there's insects flying around my room right now, rather annoying. But, you know. Ow. That was right in front of my face. I'm like, I'll just hit it up towards my nose. And then I, you know, hit my nose harder than ideal. Yeah. But that's fine. Totally fine. My nose is fine. Okay. I've definitely hit my nose far harder before. Make a deposit. Let's go. Keep up the good work. Yeah. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, so this is what, my third? So 3 and a bit runs per full set of turnips, but one of the acres has 2 sets of turnips, 2 full sets, and then a full set being basically when I initially bought them on Sunday, I was able to buy for like an inventory's worth of money. So, oh, and then also because we have some in the lost and found, so one of the acres, actually, I guess one of the acres, or one of the sets would be exactly 3. I think that's the acre, though, with the 2 sets. So that would be 6 and a chunk. Okay. Don't have letter. Meant to deposit. Make a deposit. Yeah, so it's too bad we're not making a profit, but at least we're not losing too much money on this. And yeah, next week hopefully do a bit better. Actually get a price spike. And yeah, see, it's all about, you know, doing stuff enough that eventually you luck into getting what you need, getting what you want. That's pretty much been the main strategy for this game, and it's been working out pretty well. Let me just quickly stand behind these trees. I think we've got everything from that acre. So F1 is done. We'll do F4 next. Right over here. One more over, yeah. Right over here. Okay, just remember there's one behind that tree. Your next go. The ones directly behind a tree like that are definitely ones that can be very easy to miss. But as long as we're, you know, careful about it and such, we should hopefully be okay. So how's everyone else doing today? Hopefully you're having a good Saturday, a good weekend. If you're also doing the turnip market in any Animal Crossing this past week, hopefully you had a bit better luck than me. But, you know. It's all about, you know, strategic plays and playing the odds. Because I've said this before, but like the way it works in this one or whatever, because like a price spike is 8 times what you what they were sold for on a Sunday. So as long as you're buying a similar amount every week, it's better to wait for a price spike and only sell on, and don't sell before Saturday without a price spike. On Saturday, obviously, you sell regardless, because if you don't, you're just losing it all when the turnips go bad. But yeah, because if you're spending the same amount every week and following that strategy of only selling when either the price spike or Saturday, getting rid of whatever you have, as long as you're following that strategy, you actually have to go, like, I think it's like 2 months or something without a price spike for it to actually, like, basically, like, or it might be less. It might be like 6 weeks or something. It would depend, and I guess, on exactly what you do end up selling them for. Because even without a price spike, you could still be selling them for a profit, or, you know, at least not much of a loss. But yeah, you have to go, I think that's at least 6 weeks without a price spike before it's, like, potentially bad. Like, as long as you get a price spike at least once every 6 weeks, it'll cover all the weeks of you losing the money. So, yeah. And that's, like I said, it's not even a guarantee that you will lose money even without a price spike. I like to sell. Because here we're losing 2 bells per turnip, which, granted, we have a lot of turnips, so that is still a decent chunk of bells, but but the strategy is the reason we're up to, you know, over 150 million bells already. It's why all 4 of my characters in this town and all 3 of my characters over in Retoris have fully paid off their debts. So, you know, clearly something works with it. Well, technically, turnips aren't the reason, like, my main character here has paid off his debt, because I paid off Rick's debt without doing the turnip market. Because paying off a single debt, honestly, isn't that difficult. Especially if you know what you're doing. So we paid it off within, like, what? The first month, I believe. Like, all of that, I mean, obviously. The first debt we paid off, I think, in, like, I think it was the first or second day. I think we were just short on the first day, and I'm like, I don't want to just, like, be collecting shells or whatever to sell, because I didn't have like, a fishing rod or bug catching net, I think. I can't remember. It was a while ago. I could go back and watch the VODs, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm probably not going to do that in general, because I'm probably going to forget about that by the time stream is done anyway. Okay. Let's go. Onwards and forwards. Oh. Wait, whoa. Ah, no. Because we still have a fossil somewhere in town that I haven't located. I am trying to, like, as I'm running around selling turnips, trying to keep my eyes open for where it might be, but nothing as of yet. Okay. Okay. Let's go. And then I think our next pass is where we're gonna grab the remaining ones. Oh, keep going the wrong direction, putting this money away. Game audio also feels a little off. I'm just gonna quickly. That should have got it a bit more in sync. I think I'm gonna have to look into getting a better composite HDMI adapter, because I think that's probably what causes the desync. And of course, it also has the issue, like, it already has the issue we know about like the colors being not quite right. Oh, actually, are we gonna be able to grab the remaining ones here? I actually don't think we're quite gonna have enough, which actually makes sense given what we... Yeah. Two left. I also have to grab... Because that makes... Wait. Because there were 9 left over in the last one, so that means 15 times 3, 45 plus 9, 54. Wait, there should be 3 left over. If I'm doing my math right. Because again, 3 full sets, right? So that's right there. The 45, so the 9 left. Go away. And when we had the 9 left from the first acre, we would have needed another 6, which would have brought us to 15. So then 6 minus 9 is 3. So there should be 3 left over. Unless I miscounted when I counted the 9 earlier. And there were actually only 8. But no, that doesn't... So if there were 8... I would have got 7... Wait... No, the math still doesn't work out. Did I miss... There we go, yeah. There were 3. I just missed the one behind this tree initially. See? Math doesn't lie. I mean, obviously you can make a mistake when doing math. Like, that was a possibility that I made a mistake when doing math. But it was a much more likely possibility that I simply didn't miss noticing something. My math skills are definitely better than my observational skills. That is definitely the case. Okay, D2, that's this acre right here. So yeah, we'll start here and work our way that way. Okay, and we're gonna leave the lost and found for last, because if like something were to suddenly happen where we weren't able to finish, the ones in the lost and found don't go bad. So I mean, technically I could just leave them there for even longer and just wait until we get a price spike and sell them then. My only issue is, oh no. I mean, it's not like it's only 9 of them in there, and Lost and Found has room for 20. I was going to say, you know, we don't want to risk it getting too full, but I mean, it's not even quite half full. Even if we were to get another, like, house displacing an entire set of turnips sometime during this next week, it'll still only be another 9, putting it to 18. Because literally anything other than the turnips that would end up in there, we would just go and take out right away anyway. And yeah, now obviously if 2 houses moved in, but two houses wouldn't appear at the same time, and it's the wrong time of year for us to have to worry about igloos or tents, so that's not an issue. I guess the one thing that could be is if we got a house coming in and Gracie coming out at the same time, or Red, or Katrina. Okay, so there is the potential for problems, but it might be worth it though. Quetzal's all mad for some reason. This one's nice in that we don't have to worry about any of them being behind anything. Okay. 3. Okay. So let's... And then after this, D2 we'll do C1. C1's the one that's going to take longer, because that's the one that had 2 full sets of charms that we bought. That was the one we did right at the end of Sunday, when it was like, oh, we're not gonna have time to buy 1 full set into this acre and then go and find Joan again and buy another full set in another acre. So it's like, okay, let's just, before we talk to her, bring enough money here to do 2 full sets. Full set being what I can buy with, you know, full inventory's worth of money. For anyone that doesn't understand my lingo. I mean, been here long enough, you'd start to pick up on it, but if you're relatively new, you may not. Make a deposit. As we get richer and richer and richer. And then richer some more. I say, as if this wasn't with money I already, you know, isn't, yeah, money I didn't already have. I'm just selling it, and I'm selling it at a loss. But that being said, that's 12 left. That makes sense. Yeah. That being said, what was I saying? What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah. That being said, we might still, by the end of this, have more money than we did prior to buying these turnips. Just if the amount of money we've made over this past week has been, you know, greater than the amount of money I've lost from the turnips. My overall money would still be higher? I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what my total amount of money was on Sunday before I bought the turnips. So I could go back and check the VODs, but I don't think it's important enough for me to, you know, worry about that. But yeah, it is nice. The ability to go back and check my VODs is very nice, though. That's something I actually really like with streaming, is just like, and the fact that I save all my VODs on, put them onto YouTube afterwards, is anytime I'm like, wait, did I do this? Did I do that? How did I do this? How did I do that? I can go back and check. Like, that was very helpful for me in tracking down the remaining Poe souls when I was in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess there. That's one example. And yeah, and definitely like Star Wars RPG, which is currently on hiatus, but that's something where I would definitely also use, occasionally go back and check VODs to figure stuff out. Okay, so here we have a lot more. Oh, right, no, it was I was gonna be like, wait, the person who moved in already moved up. No, this house was here, we just dropped the turnips around the house. This was the house that moved in and displaced the turnips. Okay. So let's just grab, for now, let's just grab 3 here, because that's all we have room for. Yeah, what time is it? 7:06. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of time to get everything done that we need to get done. That's awesome. Because then at 8 o'clock is when KK Slider comes by, and we'll be able to go and get a song off of him. And that is what it's all about. 147,000 is what we're getting from each set of 15. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we're dealing with Phyllis. Might have been dealing with Phyllis already on the last time here, but we're dealing with Pelly for most of this, because right, I'm pretty sure it was at 7 when the shift switch happens. Okay. So many turnips, so little time. Not really. If we had a price spike, that would be so many turnips, so little time. Actually, let's just grab all the ones right here. And continue on. Or continue on until our inventory is full. Anyway. Still kind of annoyed with Hugh over painting. It was a nice red, and then he painted yellow, so I painted it brown just so that I didn't have, you know, 2 yellow roofs in this acre. If it was orange, I would have left it orange, even though that would have meant 2 orange roofs, just because I'm like, well, orange is still a pretty cool color. But ideally, I want Rick's house to have a red roof. Which, you know, as soon as we're able to get it red again, we will do so. No, nothing else, Nick, my boy. Nothing else for the moment. Okay. Let's go. Sorry, just multitasking, and then sometimes I run into stuff when I'm clicking on stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Forgot to deposit the money first. I'm like, did I miscount that horribly? No, I just forgot to deposit the money first. Make a deposit. Okay. Now we can grab 2 more. Silly Eric. See, once again, it wasn't the count. I mean, counting is technically a type of math. It's a very simple math, but it is technically math. It wasn't, yes, it wasn't the math that I screwed up on. It was the memory thing. I'm very good with numbers. I had to a certain extent, obviously, like... I don't remember much of math beyond, like, arithmetic, just because, you know, haven't really used much of it since school. There's definitely some stuff, like, you know, that I'd probably, like, remember again if I, like, did, like, a quick, like, read up on it or whatever, but, yeah. Once again, almost I'm forgetting about depositing the money. Come on, Eric. You're ahead of the game. Probably not so much on the stuff I learned in high school, though. Despite the stuff I learned in high school being, you know, math I learned the most recently, the fact that I, you know, paid so little attention in high school means it didn't click as much. I mean, well, I say in high school, grade 11 and 12. It's like up through grade 10, everything from elementary school up through grade 10, so near the start of high school, I was, you know, one of those kids that always got good grades with minimal effort. And as a result, when things started getting, you know, difficult, I hadn't developed any actual, like, studying skills or anything of that nature, because I never needed to. It was just like, you know, yeah, I just learned it super easy, barely an inconvenience. And then when it stopped being super easy, barely an inconvenience, I didn't know how to handle that. So yeah, so much stuff in grade 11 and 12, just like, I did not do well in those grades. I still did, like, you know, pass all my courses and classes and such, like, but over the course of grade 11 and 12, my grades were definitely slipping. To the point where, this is a story I've definitely told before, on stream before and such, but the last exam I did in grade 12 was my chemistry exam. And, like, I had no plans on doing, like, any, like, college, university, whatever. So, like, I went into, you know, my exams knowing I just want to pass my courses, be done with school. And chemistry specific, because it was my last one. And, like, looking at what my grades were prior to the exam, and then being like, okay, so what do I need on this exam in order to pass the course? And I think it was about 30% that I needed. I needed to get at least 30% on the exam, and then I passed the course. So I'm like, okay. So I go into the exam, answer all the multiple choice questions, obviously, because, you know, multiple choice, worst case scenario, you know, you guess, you have a 1 in 4 chance, right? But I also then, like, you know, kept track of which ones, like, I was certain I was right on. I'm like, okay, so with those, I'm at whatever percent on this exam. That I don't remember, but then I'm like, okay, so what remaining percentage do I, or what remaining marks do I need to get on this exam in order to make sure I hit that, whatever, that minimum. So then I went through the long answer questions and answered any of them that I could do quickly and easily. After that, I then, like, added up between what I was sure of that, which was, for the long answer, was everything, because I didn't answer anything unless I was certain I could do it quickly and easily. So added up what I would get from those long answer ones and from the multiple choice that I was certain I was right on, and it was well above the 30 minimum that I needed, so I'm like, okay, that's it. And yeah, I don't even remember what I did end up getting on that exam. It was obviously enough to pass the course, although not to pass the exam itself. Assuming I got everything right, like with even the multiple choice questions I was guessing on, assuming I got everything I did right, I think I would have got like 47% on the exam itself. But I'm like, yeah, I just need to get that minimum 30 on the exam, minimum 30% on the exam, so that I pass the course. That's all that mattered. And I did it. Okay. But yeah. And if there are any kids watching looking to me as an example, well, first of all, you shouldn't be watching because this is a mature stream. And second of all, I don't know. There is no second of all. I was gonna say, like, shouldn't follow my example, but I mean, let's be honest. If you're not planning going to, you know, post-secondary education, like, your high school grades honestly don't really matter. And even if you are going to post-secondary education, they only matter to a certain point. Like, your grades can definitely help you with, like, getting, if you're planning on going to certain schools, yeah, your grades can definitely have an impact. And if you're planning, and they can definitely help you with getting, like, scholarships and such. But, yeah. But if you're not going, then, you know, really, it doesn't really matter. Like, having a high school diploma is obviously going to, you know, help you more than not having one, but beyond that, the specifics of it don't really matter. Something they don't really tell you when you're in school, because obviously they want you to do well. That's not to say that you shouldn't necessarily try, because I mean, like, the thing with me with school also was like, aside from like that said, yeah, up to grade 10, like, everything came easy, so I, you know, did generally well. But even beyond that, like, the times when I did well in grade 11, 12, because there were, like, you know, in some of the classes, like, I mean, just in some of the specific classes, but then also with some of the classes, just like certain chapters or whatever that I do well, was stuff that was, like, interesting to me and such. Generally. And such. That was generally when I did better. There was one thing. I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was in grade 11 physics. Might have been grade 11 chemistry, though. Or might have... I don't think it was grade 12. I'm pretty sure it was grade 11, but it's a while ago, so I can't remember for certain. But, there was one chapter where it was stuff that was interesting to me, and I did think I understood it, and then I did terribly on the test, and that was confusing to me, because, like, that's the thing. Even when I was doing bad, it was always, like, I would go into a test or whatever, and generally I'd be like, okay, I know this, or I don't know this. Like, it wasn't like... It was very rare, like, this chapter, I can't remember what it was, but this chapter was one of the few times where it was like, I went to the test and being like, I think I understand this, and then I didn't. That is very rare for me. I'm generally a person that, regardless of whether or not I know something, I know whether or not I know it. I know whether or not I understand it. Which... so... Yeah, so that was definitely... yeah, I think it was physics, and I think it was... I want to say it was something to do with electricity. I don't remember. This was like... How old am I? 34? So I was like... Half of 34 17, so I've been like, yeah, when I was... Because grade 11 would have been like 17-ish. So that'd be like half my life ago. Wow. That's weird to think of it that way. I was gonna say it'll be pretty soon that I'll have, you know, been out of school for longer than I was in school. But no, technically that's already reached. I've already reached that point because okay, yeah. I was thinking like, okay, I was 18 when I graduated, so like 18 doubled is 36. But you know, you didn't go to school for the first few years of my life, right? Started school at age of 4, 5. When do I start school? But, whatever. So, yeah, so technically, yeah. Okay. So we got C1 done, now we just have the Lost and Found. Which is actually gonna perfectly fill up my inventory, I believe, right? So... yeah. So I think we are going to just... I know I was thinking we could just leave it in there, but I prefer just doing like a nice fresh start during the week for the next week. So let's grab our turnips. Yes, that is actually mine. I did buy these, so... This isn't just like normally where I claim stuff in the Lost and Found is mine. This actually is mine. Why don't you believe me, Booker? Okay. Does anyone else find this wanted poster hilarious? Because it's like two characters and it's just very much like an example of like how anthropomorphized female characters in cartoons are often more anthropomorphized than male characters. Because like the one on the right is pretty much just like a woman with like bear ears or whatever. Well, this one is like, no, this is straight up like, I don't know, a goat or whatever. Okay. What time are we at? 7:23. Okay. So let's go sell the last of our turnips. Yeah, so I guess I can do that. And then get rid of that. And that, and then we're ready for buying fresh turnips tomorrow, and which we'll hopefully actually be able to sell at a profit. Okay. Then let's go grab my stuff again. What are we at? 7:24. What do we want to do next? We're not going to the island today. One second here. I didn't even set up the island today, so might have noticed Captain wasn't down by the shore. Aha! Only picked up one thing and then was able to move everything else to its correct place. I mean, the money bags just go or random spots, but okay. Let's go grab some more stationery just to, you know, do that. What do we got here? Rainbow paper. Okay, so we need 2 more. Cloudy, maybe. So we don't have better options. Daisy, maybe. Aloha. Ooh, Aloha beats up both of them. And polka dot. Let's go with Daisy. No, not polka dot. Daisy paper. I like how Nook was pushing me there. Okay. Daisy and Aloha. Other things. Okay, let's grab another one of the pieces of furniture that requires a code. So let's see here. What's the next one we need? Fire flower. Okay. Okay, here we go. 4 UT. 69. Nice. 48G. Z, N, O, W3, DW number sign, percent JT, LEQ. For anyone curious, yeah, while I'm saying the letters out loud, I'm keeping track of the uppercase or lowercase just in my head. J5Z. This has actually been relatively... The top row was really easy because we only had like one that wasn't uppercase. BF. Excellent. Fireflower from Nintendo Power. Fireflower surrounded by money. Okay, so we got ourselves a Fireflower. Another item down. Or another piece of furniture down in our quest for them all. Going to update my percentages now. So I'll have to update the music one again later. Or just leave that for tomorrow after we have the song. But yeah, so we should be at 519 for furniture. Since we just got this Fireflower. Yes, indeed. Probably still at 86% though. Let me just run the calculator on that. 519 divided by 601 equals still 86%. Okay, I think everything else should be changed. So 64 on wallpaper, yes, and on carpets, yes. 234 on clothing, 56 items, 61 on stationery, all 127 gyroids, all 25 fossils, 22 music, which will be going up to 23 in about half an hour. Okay, let's go drop this Fireflower off in our house. It doesn't actually shoot fireballs. And okay, so this makes a mushroom sound, but if we put the Fireflower on top of it, makes a fire sound. I don't think we're actually going to put it up there though, because of the fact that it makes its own sound effect when there's nothing on it. I'd rather not leave something on it. That's why I put the coin on here, because the brick block doesn't make its own sound effect. Just wish this shot fireballs like when you actually hit it, like the way this shoots the bullet bill. Okay, going through the coin looks weird. So I think we're gonna actually move this to accommodate that. Okay, yeah, we're slowly getting this, the whole Mario series in here. Yeah. Just thinking. Say a letter. So this was from Hugh. Villagers, where's my villagers list? officially confirm that we've had Hugh living here. Right there. Ooh, the last H name. Not that there's too many H names, but there's a few. Okay, so Hugh, I'm gonna say probably on page green. That's H-U-G-H. So that goes after Huggy, yes. Yeah, we're keeping one letter from every villager who has lived in this village. And the ones in here are all in alphabetical order. It'll be nice once this is done, and I don't need to be doing this shifting over every once in a while. But, you know, something I decided on early on that I'm like, yeah, this is a good way to keep kind of show that each character has lived in this town. Okay. And in the later games, a bunch of them you have like the character portraits, which will do a better job. Okay, so 160 minus 7, 153. We were at 152, so that makes sense. 153. 153 divided by 218 equals still 70%. Okay. Oh no, I'm almost done. Sorry, Phyllis. Make a deposit. That. And that. Okay, I want to say we were at 157 million before we bought our turnips last week, so we did definitely go down from where we were at like a week ago, but not by a massive amount. I was assuming I'm remembering correctly, which, as we've already seen today, my memory is far from perfect, so, you know. Okay. What are we at? 736. Okay. I think we're gonna do a round of balloon fight as we work our way towards 100%ing, not just, yeah, for anyone unaware, as part of my 100%ing of Animal Crossing, I want 100% all of the NES games within that are within Animal Crossing. I just realized 100% all the NES games within Animal Crossing implies, you know, or could be interpreted as all, like, what is it, 700, 800 or whatever NES games there are. Just because technically you can put any NES game, play any NES game in Animal Crossing through, well, because basically through hacking the game. Because basically, like, there's the plain NES console in this game, which if you try using it, it just tells you you know, I don't have any software. Because what it's doing is it's searching the memory card for compatible ROM. Actually, technically you're not even really hacking, you just need to put a compatible ROM onto the memory card. And fans have figured out how to do that, so you can play any NES game within Animal Crossing. In theory. In practice, there might be some that, for whatever reason, don't work with the emulator in Animal Crossing, but I don't know if that's the case with anything, but yeah, that's always the thing with emulation. Sometimes stuff just randomly doesn't work for reasons people don't even always understand. It is the way of things. Okay. Phase 4. And we lost a balloon on phase 4. That's silly. Phase 5. Gotcha. Phase 6. Going in the water, yes. I'll go for the bubble. Now we're on bonus stage, which means I get my balloon back, which, you know, me losing a balloon that early should not be happening. Now, the good thing is because it's so early, it was fairly easy for me to get back up to the bonus stage without much worry. Like, honestly, I wasn't even playing it particularly safe to get back to the bonus stage. Like, it would be if I had lost a balloon in a later level, I'd be like playing a lot safer afterwards. Okay, phase 7. Are you going in the water as well? You are. So I'm just gonna make sure I don't get randomly hit by that lightning. Phase 8. Gotcha. Phase 9. Good stuff. I like when I do like bounce like that. Take out 2 of them in quick succession. I don't think you get any bonus points for doing that, and if you do, then clearly my point information that I have on screen is incomplete. Ah, missed 2, so only 18. That was completely my bad that I missed those 2. Should not have happened, but you know. Phase 10. I'm just tired. I'll hopefully be better after a good night's sleep. Especially because tomorrow I think we're doing the 12-hour marathon tomorrow. I'm certainly going to try. We'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. And if I'm feeling up to doing a 12-hour marathon stream tomorrow. Hopefully. Because do that for a while. And tomorrow will definitely be a better time to do it than the next two Sundays at the very least, because the next two Saturdays I'm working till 3:30, which means, especially next Saturday specifically, where I'll be working till 3:30, then doing my grocery shopping after work. So pretty much I'll be getting home and then like setting up for the Saturday stream not long after that. What phase am I on that I'm having this much trouble already? Okay, you're going in the water, so I just need to make sure to survive. That lightning was headed right towards me. Okay, phase 12. Balloon back right now. Should be a fairly relaxing stream as well, since like a good chunk of it is just going to be building Lego sets. I'll say a good chunk of it. I honestly don't know, because like I have a handful of Lego sets to build. They're all rather small sets, so probably the Lego building portion of the marathon probably won't be too long, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 on that shelf that I need to build. I know I have at least one other one on a different shelf that I can't see from my current vantage point. So actually not even that many. No, that was more. Unless maybe there are more that I'm forgetting on the other shelf. Maybe it just feels like more because I have so many on my like future purchase list. Which, you know. Phase 15. But I don't want to like hold off too long on the 12-hour marathon just so I can build up more Lego sets. I mean, hold off too long, eventually it might be like, oh, actually we're going to be doing something else for the 12-hour marathon instead of Lego, because like, if, you know, I were to beat, or when I beat like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, that'll then be, you know, for Star Wars games, I'll have as options for games that I've beaten but still need 100%. So that means that then becomes eligible. Star Wars then becomes eligible for me to do for my 12-hour marathon streams. And once that's the thing, because you know, I will have not obviously done a marathon stream when that first becomes available. Then it will then be the next one in line. So, but you know, based on these rules I myself have made up for how this all works. But I mean, hey, that's definitely a big part of what makes, you know, my stream identity what it is the fact that, you know, I have all sorts of rules for how I do things. It's all about, I do like try to find the balance between how, you know, rules that because I like, you know, living my life by rules. I like that's the way I like to organize my life, right? But trying to make sure those rules are also done in a way that is at least generally, like, when it comes to stream stuff anyway, generally entertaining and interesting as much as I can. Which is why I do certain things like, I mean, that's part of the thing with Sub Request Sunday is it's like, okay, some of the stuff for 100% in games is stuff that is not super interesting. But that's why it's, you know, Sub Request Sunday. It's like, okay, if people want to see it, then I can do it, but yeah. For marathon streams, it's a bit different in that, like, there I will sometimes be going with the less interesting stuff just because, but it's like, okay, it's gonna be a longer stream with, like, multiple things being done. So it's like, okay, yeah, some of the stuff in there might be not quite so interesting, but it'll be mixed in with other stuff that is more interesting and such. At least in theory. So that's the idea behind it. But, what phase are we up to anyway? Phase 21. That's the thing when I go into these, like, rambling things. I mean, I'm more likely to miss things like, oh, how far are we? Another bonus stage. As we are moving and grooving. All of this. Excellent. Perfect. That's what I like to see. That's 400,000 mark. Okay, we're at 750, so in game, because it's a couple minutes off at the moment, it'll be yeah, so we're basically, once we're done this, we'll be right away going to, let's go there, going to get a song from KK Slider. Phase 23. Excellent, excellent. Phase 24. Almost about to play a little risky there without lighting, but I'm like, no, let's back off. And then go in from a bit of a safer angle. Okay. Excellent. That'll put us past the 500,000 mark. Okay, halfway to the loop around point. Phase 25. That was not good. Oh yeah, we're only on phase 25, so now we have to get... we just had a bonus round, so now I have to get through this one and 2 more before the next bonus round. Okay, I also do not like this whole scenario here. Okay. Okay. 26. Okay, that's not too shabby. 27. Nice. Did it. Back to 2 balloons. Ah, missed one. Just one though, so we still got 19 balloons. Okay. I would have put us almost 600,000 though, had we not missed that one. Okay. 28. Where's the lightning going over there? Ah! Oh, I thought I was far enough to the right. Clearly I was not, though. Okay, that's fine. So this is not... That was... Oh, again, almost. Oof, 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 oof. Come on, yesterday, Eric. Yesterday, Eric. Come on, Eric. Yesterday we got up to, like, phase 40 something. I'm surprised I didn't die there. For so many reasons. Whew. Phase 29. And there's a death. I literally just respawned. There's nothing I could do in that instance. Okay. So not my best, but not my worst. Far from my worst. Yep. Just gonna quickly deactivate and reactivate that, just in case the audio is off. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. And let's go get a song from KK Slider. Let's see what we can get from him today. Yes. And as per usual, I will be turning off my mic while he's playing, just so we can listen in and such. Not really. KK March. Awesome. Okay, turn off my mic now. Okay. There we go. KK March. Now let's go add it to my thing, which we haven't done in a little bit. Pop in a tune. KK March. Yeah, filling up that music. Let's look at this here. View my library. Okay. So right now, assuming we count like a diagonal touching, this whole big mass is all connected. And then we have the 3 lone ones on the side. If we don't, then we have like a set of 4, and then 2 decently sized sets here and here. Okay. Good stuff. Slowly, slowly making our way through. Okay, so I think we're going to end it here, though. It's been a 2-hour stream. If I wasn't doing the... Because I want to be doing the 12-hour marathon we owe tomorrow. Don't want to be staying up too late tonight, obviously. So, yeah. Want plenty of energy for that. We are going to raid somebody, though, so stick around for that. As I go and see who is live. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So we could raid somebody playing Halo Infinite. We could raid somebody playing Jenny LeClue, Detective Vu. Could raid somebody playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Could raid somebody playing Super Mario Galaxy 2. Could raid somebody playing Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Could raid somebody playing Tormented Souls. Well, that's probably a horror game, based on the name, and it being October. Gonna be playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference between any of those games. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're gonna go and raid. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. More Animal Crossing, and assuming we do the 12-hour marathon tomorrow, then after Animal Crossing we'll be building some Lego sets and playing Lego games. Otherwise it'll just be Animal Crossing because we are caught up on subrequests for subrequest Sunday right now. Then during the week, all the weekday streams this week will be at 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time, starting with Animal Crossing and then usually something else after. So Monday after Animal Crossing will be Blaster Master. Tuesday is just Animal Crossing. Wednesday, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thursday, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate after Animal Crossing. Friday after Animal Crossing, Adventures of Lolo 2. And next Saturday, Animal Crossing again at 6 p.m. Works quite nicely, I think. Because it's like, yeah, we got like 2 hours before KK Slider shows up to get stuff done. And then, if we want to, we can also go a bit longer. And probably, well, I was going to say, a lot of outrage we might, because if we're not having to worry about a 12-hour marathon the next day, but depending on how tired I am from work, well, we'll see. Play that by ear. But anyway, so since nobody has a preference for who we raid, I think we're gonna go raid Aximan playing Super Mario Galaxy 2. Because I mean, he's a wonderful streamer, playing a wonderful game. Always have a good time there. He's also an Animal Crossing streamer, so if you like Animal Crossing, really, if you like, if you like my stream, you'll love his stream, And yeah, so we're gonna head over there. If y'all want to join me on the raid, that'd be awesome. Copy and paste the raid message. Join in on the raid. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming out today. I think it was mostly just lurking today, but yeah, thanks to everyone. Also those who hosted or auto-hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message. And bye.